It's been a minute since I did the ranking all of the Gen 9 Pokemon video. And that was only Gen 9. So let's take it up a notch and rank all of my favorite Pokemon. Okay. Normal, Gen 1. It's either Eevee or Ditto, and I think I'm leaning towards Eevee. I'm gonna go down instead of a cross. Gen 2 normal. I do like Dunsparce, but I feel like I didn't like Dunsparce until we got to Dunsparce. So I think it would be a bit disingenuous to pick Dunsparce. I like Apom. I like Ursaring. I think I'm gonna go with Apom. Just so we're clear, just like any other video where I've done ranking stuff, this is just how I feel in the moment. Most of these probably are subject to change at any given point. Aside from like the main favorites, it's just how I feel right now at the time of recording. Gen 3 normal. I don't know if I feel strongly towards any of these necessarily. I like Zangoose. Gen 4. There are some good picks here. I'm not an Ambipom stan. I don't hate it as much as I know a lot of other people hate it. I'll go basic and pick Staraptor. Gen 5. Okay. Braviary. I like Braviary a lot. Gen 6. I'll go with the Helio. I don't remember if that's Heliolisk or Helioptile, I'm gonna be honest. I always forget which one's which. Gen 7 normal? I think I'm gonna save Toucannon for flying. But if not, I'll come back and change it for normal. But I think I'm gonna save it for flying. And we'll do Yungoos instead. Gen 8 normal. Hisuian Zoroark. Oh, easily. Ghost Normal is probably my favorite type combination to begin with, and they put it on an already cool Pokemon and then gave it an equally cool, arguably cooler design. And then for Gen 9, it's gotta be the Dunsparce. And I'm picking the 2 segment instead of the 3 segment because the one I used wasn't a 3 segment, it was a 2 segment, so I'm more attached to the 2. But the Zoroark gets to be the favorite normal type. Fire. A lot of good options, but they're also kind of basic options. I'm actually going to go for Charmeleon. I've always liked Charmeleon the most out of the Charmander line. I think I'm going to say Cyndaquil and maybe leave Macargo for Rock. I really like Cyndaquil. Ooh. I'm going to put Torkoal and we'll save Camerupt for later. Because I really like Torkoal and I really like Camerupt. Not a lot to go off here, Sinnoh. Thanks for that. I think Heatran's kind of underrated, honestly. I want another Fire Steel type, though. I want a Fire Steel type that's copper and burns green flames. Maybe a regional Copperaja that has the fire type added to it. Or just something entirely new, but I don't know, imagining Copperaja with green flames coming off of it is really cool to me. Gen 5, you really have my least favorite starters. Not on this one, but we will get to see my least favorite starter. But as a favorite fire, I like Darmanitan a lot, actually. Gen 5, or Gen 6 rather. I kind of want to leave the Megas for gimmick. I really don't want to put the Megas in any of the regular options. I like Volcanion a lot, actually. I watched the movie with Volcanion and Magearna, and it really, really made me like Volcanion. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. I like a lot of these, but it's gotta be Litten. Litten, I guess you could argue Litten was the reason I really wanted to get into Pokemon. Because I was kind of a casual fan. I didn't really play the games, but I caught the anime every now and then. And I kind of fell off of it for a while, but then the starters for Sun and Moon came out, and I saw Litten, and I'm like, oh, I actually want to play now. I want this edgy fire cat that has my channel colors. Gen 8. I really want to go Centiskorch. I don't... It might depend on how we do things later, but I'm going to say Centiskorch. I don't see any losses here. I like all of these options. I'm going to go Skeledirge, though. It was my pick whenever I played through. As for favorite overall, it's got to be Litten. Water. Squirtle. That's just my favorite Pokemon overall. So, yeah. Gen 2 Water. I have a soft spot for the Totodile. After the PM7 thing. I really like Wooper, I really like Quagsire, really like Politoed. Ooh, I mean, one of those can go for ground, but I like Octillery. Ooh, this is more difficult than I anticipated. Sentimental value, I'm gonna go Totodile. Gen 3, oh, there are a lot of good options here, too. Any mono water I want to go with? Huh. I'm going to go with Pelipper for now, and we'll see what happens. Gen 4 water. Interesting. Piplup. Gen 5 water. There are a lot of good options here, actually. But I am going to go with Caracosta. Gen 6. Also, a lot of good options here. I might save Greninja for Dark. I think I'm going to go Clawitzer. I'll save Greninja for Dark and Binacle for... no, there might be some other rocks I like more than Binacle. I really like Binacle, but I also really like Clawitzer. I'm going to go Clawitzer. Gen 7. A lot of good ones. It's between the two water bugs. I'll go with Rakwanen for now. Gen 8. A lot of good options here too. But I think it's gotta go to Basculegion. Such a needed evolution. Such a needed evolution. Gen 9. Well, it's certainly not Wiggler or Wugtrio. That I can tell ya. I like Quaquaval. I don't think that we missed with starters this gen. I think this gen did really good on starters. The Taurus is fun. I'm gonna go Walking Wake though. Overall, Squirtle. We may as well just go ahead and pick it. It's gonna be the favorite no matter what. It doesn't matter what else we run into. That's the favorite. Grass. I'll pick Parasect for now. So I've always really liked the concept behind Parasect. And we'll see what happens. Bayleaf, I guess. That's a difficult one. Okay. Okay. I think we say Sceptile, and then we say Breloom for fighting and Tropius for flying, and we'll see what happens. Torterra. Diamond was the first Pokemon game I ever played. Moon was the first one I owned, but Diamond was the first one that I played. And Turtwig was my starter of choice. Also, that's the gen that has my favorite starters. And speaking of favorites, this has my least favorite starter. I hate the Snivy line with every fiber of my being. Ferrothorn. Okay. I'm gonna pick Chestnut for now. And we'll save Trevenant. Difficult one here. I don't dislike any of these. I think Alolan Executor is absolutely ridiculous, and I love it. So I'm gonna go with you. This is also difficult. I like these. I didn't really care for the Gen 8 starters that much, but I chose Grookey, so I did get a little bit attached to it. But I really like Hisuian Voltorb. I really like Hisuian Decidueye. I really like the Applin line. We'll go Voltorb for the moment. Once again, didn't really miss. I gotta go Hydrapple. Because I think... Yeah, with Skeledirge taking fire, Dragon has to be gouging fire. Because that's my favorite Paradox mon. Which means that Hydrapple has to be grass. I'm not sure what to make of this one. Oh dear. Whoa, but Hydrapple's so... I'm gonna let recency bias take over just a little bit and let Hydrapple have it. Electric. Jolteon. Raikou. Manectric. I like all of these. Luxray, I'll be basic. Well, I don't care for the genies. I know they're not actually genies, but whatever. I don't care for them. I think Enamorus is probably the one I dislike the least. But still. Zebstrika is cool though, and this is the only chance you have for Zebstrika. So I'll have Zebstrika here for now, and we'll see what happens, because I also really like Galvantula. You know what? Let's put the Lizard here, and let's see what other options we have for normal. I think Diggersby's fun, so we'll change that to Diggersby. Ooh, boy. Okay. I'm gonna have to say Vikavolt. Ooh. You know what? Toxtricity. Yeah. And out of you, we do have some misses here. Yeah. Palmy's evolution's not... It just stands up, and then it just gets bigger. I know Dunsparce just gets bigger when it turns into the Dunsparce, but that's the point. Dunsparce isn't supposed to be remarkable, and the evolution not being remarkable either means that it's a dud. It is a dud Dunsparce. That's why it's called the Dunsparce. That, and it's just a segment repeated like the design. It's actually really clever for not doing that much. Palmy to Palmo is just standing up, and then Palmo to Palmot is hair, I guess. We lost there, and I do really think that there should be another stage between Tadbulb and Bellibolt, personally. As for a favorite, it is difficult, though, because I like Bellibolt, but I like the two Paradoxes right here, but I also like Miraidon. I also like Kilowattrel. I've been using Raging Bolt recently. I think I'm going to pick it, just because I've been using it a lot lately. As for a favorite of these, I'm actually going to go with Toxtricity, because yellow and purple is one of my favorite color combinations. Lapras. Delibird. I really like Glalie. I've always been a Glalie fan. Mamoswine. I really like Cryogonal. I just think it has such a cool design. Get it? Because it's an ice type. Ice puns are cool. Let's go with Aurorus. Alolan Sandslash. Hisuian Avalugg is sick. Also, I just keep thinking about that recent Nintendo video where it's Vinny and Shady, and they're having to describe the Pokemon's backstory, and Vinny goes, they don't hit that ice. They don't said it was sentient. It's like one of the funniest clips ever. I love it so much. Oh, that's also on my mind lately from that. Well, since Dragon's going to be taken later, I'm so sorry, Titan, you would be here if not for the fact that Gouging Fire has to be on here. Oh. That's Dragon. Which one's Ghost? That's Dark. This one's Ghost. I do want Annihilate on here, but I think I can use it for fighting. So I'm actually going to put Skeleturge there. And we're going to go back and we're going to change that to Gouging Fire. And we'll put Titan here. And then a favorite ice? Cryogonal. Weirdly enough. Fighting. Okay. Poliwrath. Heracross. I don't really like the Hitmons. I like Hitmontop. I don't like Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan that much. Breloom. I like Krogunk a pretty good amount. Terrakion might be legendary, because I love the Swords of Justice. And Terrakion is my favorite of those. So I might save that for legendary, and I'll go with Scraggy right now. I'll go with Hawlucha. You got some good ones here, but I'm going Komao. Maybe I can save Hisui and Decidueye for, like, the starters. Maybe. But I really want to go Phalanx, but I also really want to go Graplocked. I'm going to go Phalanx. Pretty solid across the board. I mean, again, aside from these two. Annihilate. Out of all of them? Come on. Poison. Oh. Wonderful. That's a lot. I'll go Arbok. You know what? Since I'm thinking about it, these only have one option anyway. And you don't have any. So, yeah. Get those out of the way real quick. I like Gyarados. I like Seviper. I like Roserade. I love Scolipede. Oh, but I really like Garbodor too. This is a problem. That's ground. That's rock. Yep, this is a problem. I'm sorry, Zebstrika. I have to change it to Galvantula. And then I have to put Garbodor here. Yeah. Sorry, Scolipede as well. Yeah. I know I'm like skipping ahead, but like trying to get my thoughts figured out here. Dragalge. Oh. Okay. I really like Salazzle and Salandit, but Naganadel is so cool. Especially it's shiny. Ooh, we got some good ones here. And it's gotta be Overquill. And then out of these, a lot of really good options here. I want to save, but I really want to put Great Tusk on the ground. So I might have to go with Claude here, and then Steel can be Revavroom if there's nobody else that I want to put for Steel. I don't think there's anyone else I want to put for Fairy, though. Yeah. So Steel can be Revavroom when we come to it. Favorite? I have a lot of recent ones, but I mean, it's not my fault that they get better at making Pokemon as time goes on. I also really want to choose Garbodor. I just think it's a better trash monster than Muck and Grimer. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Garbodor. It's not Diglett or Dugtrio. Those are my actual two least favorite Pokemon. All the other ones are pretty good. No, Nidoking. Yeah, Donphan. Sorry, Wooper and what? You guys got Clodsire. It's fine. Yeah, Camerupt. Sorry, Groudon. I like Glycer. I know it's Gliscor because it's a Scorpion. It just doesn't flow as well for me, so I say Glycer. I like Glycer. I'm a Rhyperion defender. I really like it. I don't know if it was necessary, but I really like it. I don't want to repeat. Garchomp is good. Oh, we'll go with Hippowdon. I'm going to go with the female one, because that's what I think the shiny should be anyway. That looks so good. This one's difficult. Because aside from the Genie and Stunfisk, I like everything that's here. Oh. You guys are better versions of the Diglett and Dugtrio. But I do think that you're also Steel type. You are, anyway. But I have to pick Durant for that, though, because Durant's one of my favorites. So, sorry. As much as you two are better, I'm actually going to go for Palpitoad. It looks like Ultimate Echo if he was a frog. So I really only have two to pick from, Diggersby and Zygarde. Because I'm not picking Megas for the basic spots. Well, I could. I really like that Mega Camerupt exists. I don't have history with Megas. I used Mega Charizard like once or twice in Let's Go, and that's about it. I didn't play the original X and Y or S, so I don't have any history with Megas. So I'm not that attached to them aside from designs, so... But I really like that Camerupt got a Mega, so I'm going to say Mega Camerupt. I'll go Mudsdale for the moment. I like Ursaluna. But I like Sandaconda more. I always forget Galarian Stunfisk exists. But I do respect it. As much as I don't like Stunfisk, I respect them giving Stunfisk a form. That's what regional variants are for. Giving lesser appreciated Pokemon time to shine again like that. I'm going the Snake, though. And then out of these, there's no losses. I think all of these are good. I'm going Great Tusk, though. And out of all of them, Camerupt. Flying. I really like Aerodactyl. I really like Skarmory. Yeah, we can go Tropius. No, I really like Tropius. I think give Tropius like both a Prevo and an Evo. Do both. Make it a middle. I think that's how it would work best. I think that's how it would work best. There are like a few. It looks like it's fully finished, but honestly, I thought that about Bisharp and Primeape as well. And well, clearly I was wrong. We'll go for a Yanmega this time. Ooh. There are some good ones here, but I'm going Sigilyph. I just think its design is really funky, and I really like it. So many Vivillon. I'm going to go for Noivern. Well, I got to go for Toucannon. And then depending on later rounds, we'll see what I start changing again. Ooh, okay. I really like Corviknight. I might save that for Steel. Braviary. I could save that for Psychic. I can't save Cramorant, though, and I really like Cramorant. Here, Flamigo. And out of all of them, Toucannon. I'm sorry, Flamigo. I loved using you on the team. But Toucannon's my favorite bird. I have a soft spot for Slowbro. It was the first shiny I ever caught. So, I'm going to pick Espeon. There are a lot of good options there. There are so many good options there. I could probably save Metagross for Steel. This is difficult. There are a lot of good options here. I feel like Gardevoir is probably going to end up being Fairy, though. Okay, well, we'll go with Metagross for now, and we'll see what happens. Gallade. I really like Reuniclus. I always forget that Meowstic is an actual Pokemon. And somehow that reminds me that it is. It's like, it has been so many times that I've seen Meowstic and go, oh, that's a Fakemon, and then I pause and like, no, that's a real Pokemon. That it's gotten to the point that I just recognize it as an actual Pokemon because I spend so much time thinking that it isn't. Anyway, Malamar. Again, I don't really want to use legendaries until we get to legendaries, if I can help it. I like Oranguru. It's a fun idea. Okay. I see. This is what we're doing. What other ghost types are there? That's Dragon. There's Dragapult. But I think... yeah, we could put Dragapult there. Just go ahead and preemptively. Dragapult can go there. We can move Zoroark over here. Then over here, we can change that to Weirdeer. And then this gets changed to Dunsparce. Okay. Nice. Alright, and then that leaves this open for Orbeetle. We got some decent ones here. You know what? Farigiraf was a long time coming, and Girafarig really needed it. As for a favorite, it's gotta be Metagross. I think we move Parasect over here, and then we change Grass. Bulbasaur. Hey look, it's all the starters. I really like Shuckle. I want Shuckle to get an evolution so badly, or a regional variant. Give Shuckle something. Anything, and I'll be happy. I like Armaldo quite a bit. Let's say we change you to Driftblim and we make you Yanmega. I only have 3 options, basically. I don't know. I like Mega Pinsir, so I'll make the exception again. Well, I used the other 2 bugs already, so we'll go with you, Golisopod. We'll go Cleavor. Slitherwing. And out of all of them, Crustle. Say we make this Aerodactyl and we go back. And we change that to Gyarados. Ooh, we can make... No, I need Macargo, because I really like Macargo. Yeah, we can go Aggron. I really like Cranidos. And then this has to be Gigalith. Yeah, I was worried Binacle was gonna get the short end of the stick. So, Tyrantrum. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Minior here. Dreadnought. Garganical. That's my favorite of Gen 9. You know what? Again, we can just go ahead real quick. That's just my Gen 9 favorite. That's just how that is. Oh. Is it my favorite rock, though? I think it is. Garganical is just very clever. It's just a very genius idea. Great. I love the limited options. Gengar. And let's do these limited options too. Dragonite. I like Banette a lot. I could save Spiritomb for Dark. Yeah, let's do Rotom. Yeah, we'll go with Chandelure. Yeah, we'll do Trevenant and then save Aegislash for Steel. Yeah. Decidueye, and then we say... Ooh, but Dhelmise is pretty good, too. I think I actually like Dhelmise more because I love the aquatic aesthetic. Out of all of them? Yeah, we'll go with the Hisuian Zoroark. It's gotta be there. I'll go Flygon. I gotta say... Yeah, it's gonna go with Garchomp. We'll save the legendaries for their category. I'm gonna go Haxorus. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Tyrantrum can go here. And then Barbaracle can get its... Was I saying Binacle earlier? I meant Barbaracle. Binacle I don't think looks as good. Barbaracle looks cool. As much as I... Well, no, that's the wrong generation. I was about to talk about 5, that's 6. I will say it anyway, though. As much as I don't care for Gen 5 starters, I do like Gen 5's decks. Turtonator. Yeah, we're going to save Excalibur for that one. Favorite dragon. That's a difficult one. I really want to go with Excalibur on that. But Tyrantrum's really cool, and so is Turtonator. But the only one that I've really gotten to have experience with is Excalibur, so I'm gonna go with it. Umbreon, Absol, Spiritomb. Oh, well, no, Darkrai can wait. Darkrai can wait. I have such a soft spot for Liepard. I think it looks really cool. Again, purple and yellow. We'll go Greninja now. Go Alolan. I love Obstagoon so much. Wo-Chien. That's always been my favorite of the Treasures of Ruin group. Then out of all of them, it's either Umbreon, Absol, or Liepard. I think I'm gonna go Liepard. Steel. Let's just go with the 3 magnets. Fortress. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll go Metagross and then we'll change you to Gardevoir. Then here, let's go Shieldon. Durant. That's about it. Yep. Aegislash. Oh, a one. Some pretty good ones aside from the Diglett and Doug trio. I really like Togedemaru, especially saying its name. But I say I go Stakataka. I like Corviknight. I like Copperajah. I like Duraludon. I'm gonna go Copperajah. Alright, yeah. We can do Revavroom now. Then out of all of those, Metagross. Durant is a close second. Weirdly enough, Mr. Mime, even though I don't like mimes and clowns, I think Pokemon plays off of them well. Azumarill. Mawile. Togekiss. Whimsicott. Klefki. Mimikyu. Grimmsnarl. Tinkaton. Tinkaton. Favorite starter? Squirtle. Favorite starter? It's actually Cyndaquil. As much as I have the soft spot for the Totodile, it's got to be Cyndaquil. Trico. Is it Trico or is it... I go Sceptile. Torterra. Hey, look, it's the worst starter group. Wow. Wonderful. I don't know. Samurott, I guess. Chestnut. Litten. Here I can choose Hisui and Decidueye. We didn't miss. These are all good. I've started to really like Florigato's design. I'm picking Skeledirge, but still. Squirtle. I didn't already do this? Squirtle. Favorite gimmick form? I really like Long Cat Meowth. That's really funny. Mega Houndoom. Mega Bayonet is a sick design. I actually like Mega Bayonet more than I like Mega Camerupt. Yeah, Mega Garchomp. I don't know what these things are. I don't know why they're here. I'm going with the Mega Garbodor. Now I get to choose more Megas. I'm going to go with the Mega Camerupt that time. And out of these... the Executor. It's just ridiculous. I love it. Ha! Oh boy. The Zoroark. Interesting. I'm gonna say Toadscroll. Zoroark. Legendary. Articuno. Lugia. A lot of good ones. Rayquaza. Oh no. Okay, nope. You gotta be Spiritomb, you gotta be Darkrai. Because Dialga's my favorite legendary there. Sorry! We go Terrakion, Volcanion, Lunala. Galarian Zapdos is really cool. So much better than the regular Zapdos. Koraidon. None of all of them, Dialga. Favorite of Gen 2? Umbreon. Gen 3? Camerupt. Gen 4? Torterra. Crustle. A lot of good ones here. Trevenant. Toucannon. The Zoroark. Here we go. There is all of the main grid done. Now let's get these done. Regional bird. I'll go you. Because I think that line overall is really nice, even though I didn't actually pick any of them. At all. Don't right click. Lechonk. Even though I didn't pick it. Grabbin. Pseudo legendary. Excalibur. Pikachu clone. I don't really think Mimikyu counts, but I'm going to go with it anyway. Evolution, Umbreon. Fossil. Tyrantrum. Regional form, Zoroark. Gigantamax. The Meowth is funny, but I like Centiskorch more. So I'm going to go Centiskorch. Yeah. Baby. I guess Toxel. Favorite box legendary, Koraidon. Mythical, Darkrai, Ultra Beast, Stakataka, Paradox, Gouging Fire. Type, I don't really have a favorite type. I'll just go Dragon because you can be abstract with it. Favorite Pokeball, Quick Ball because I catch all of my shinies in it, and for some reason that makes people mad even though you don't see the Pokeball the shiny is in except for like 2 seconds where you throw it and the 2 seconds where it's healing at the Poke Center. All that matters is you catch the thing. Spinda doesn't matter. Evian the Pokeball, I guess. Alcremie, the G-Max, I guess. New Evolution, oh. The Dunsparce. We'll go with a 3 this time. Then as for the team, we gotta pick Squirtle. We gotta pick Garganacl. Ah, go away. Don't do that. We'll pick the Toucannon. We'll pick the Zoroark. We'll pick the... what did you... Gouging Fire. And we'll pick the... Durant. Why that 6? Well, I'm not sure. But let's shinyify the Squirtle, first and foremost. Everywhere that Squirtle appears, which is everywhere Squirtle possibly could have appeared. And then the Totodile. And then the Slowbro. Just because those are some special ones. And also, hold on. Let's do the Toucannon, since that's my favorite shiny overall. There we go. All of my favorite Pokemon. All in one place now. This is probably going to change if I try to do it again at some point. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed making it. I've been thinking about doing this for a while and finally got around to actually doing it. So, until next time, do all of that YouTube algorithm stuff, liking, commenting, subscribing, and I will see you when I see you.